Hey everyone, welcome to this video where today I'm going to be talking to you about a solution that nobody else seems to have been talking about at all, and something that took me hours, if not days, to figure out on my own. So here I am sharing a little bit of knowledge about how to get an automatic discount in Shopify to apply to not only your cart, but to show up on any of your sales pages, your product pages, your front page, everywhere, right? So if you're not aware, or if you're very painfully aware, Shopify's automatic discounts can be found here in your Shopify admin under the discounts tab. And you can go to add a discount here in the top right corner. And the way these work, at least for the purposes of this video, is you can select a category, but I'm going to be selecting amount off order. I'm going to be doing a flat 15% discount to every single item, every single variant in my store. Because that is the simplest way to get this to work. If we want more complicated options, you could do it, but I'm just going to give the most basic example for this video. So we're going to call this video discount 2, because I made one earlier. I'm just going to say this is a flat 15% discount on every product in my store. Now, normally, Shopify only applies this and makes it visible in the cart. But obviously we want to show our sale prices on the rest of our store. So that's what the purpose of this is. So we're not going to mess with the rest of these tabs. I'm not going to set a minimum requirement or any customer eligibility. I'm not going to limit it, and I'm not going to combine it with any other discounts. But these are all options you could use when setting up an automatic discount, as well as a start and end date if you wanted to. So we're just going to save this. I now have an automatic discount applied to everything in my store for 15%. And if you're not familiar with the way this works, if someone has a coupon code that you've done for a separate promotion that has higher than 15% discount, that will override this in the cart. So for whatever that promotion is, it'll take whatever the highest percentage is. But this is a good flat sale, and I'm going to be running across my entire shop. Now, I didn't also mention this, but I'm going to be covering the Dawn theme, which is free to everybody, as well as the Impulse theme, which is one that I have, and I've got it working for both. So now that I have this discount created, what we need to do is we need to go to our online store. And if we're looking at the Dawn theme, it's really only a couple of lines of code that you'll need to edit right down here. So you'll find your Dawn theme, you'll go click the 3 dots and click edit code. And what we're looking for in your files on the left-hand side is under the snippets section. And you're looking for a file called snippets/price.liquid, or just price.liquid. And what I've done here, if we scroll down to about line 22, I have assigned 2 extra lines of code right here, which just says, assign the compare at price to equal target.price. And target is currently set in the Dawn theme to whatever the product is trying to display. So we're saying that product's price, the default price, your current price, we're going to set that as your compare at price. And the compare at price has to be higher than your product price in order for it to show up as a sale. So I'm assigning price to be the target price with a multiplier of 0.85. If this was a multiplier of 1, then that would be 100%. It would be the exact same as your regular price. So we're doing 0.85 to show 15% off of your price. So simply adding these 2 lines here. And then if you want to see a little bit more detail, you can click Control F if you're on Windows, search for price. And specifically, we're just looking for price, which is this variable that shows up in several places. But anywhere that this shows up, it's going to be showing your discounted price. So at 85% of whatever it was regularly. And that's really the important point. The other thing is your compare at price is used several places in this code. And to determine if something is on sale, it is looking at that price versus price. As long as compare at price is higher, it's going to turn on flags like price on sale, turn on the sale badge, etc. So 2 simple lines there, and then just making sure that you don't have some weird variable here that's not assigned everywhere else throughout the code. And that's it. And so when you look at that, you can go to the preview store button in the top right. You are going to have to save it before you preview your store. So I do recommend making a duplicate of your theme before you make any changes to your code. So make a duplicate first, come in, edit the code on your duplicate, and then click preview store. And then what you should see when you scroll down is you'll see your sale prices are applied to this featured products grid. If you were to click on any of the actual products, you'll see it's applied on the product page with the sale badge. I'm not going to cover how to change any of these or the colors or anything like that. This is just to get this working in the first place. But voila. And then, of course, if you were to add this to the cart, you would see in your cart here, your automatic discount that you set up comes into play. So for whatever reason, Shopify did not make their automatic discount pricing or their automatic discount data available to the rest of the UI. It's only available to the cart. So we're having to do this little backdoor method to get it to show up everywhere else. But that's it for the Dawn method. So I said that I was also going to show another theme, the Impulse theme. So we can have a look at my live one right now. This one is a little more complicated because it is a much more complicated theme. But there are actually two files in here that would need to be edited if you wanted to achieve the same result in the Impulse theme. The first one is going to be product template.liquid, again, under the snippets folder. But we're going to do something very similar here where we're going to assign some variables. And I've done it down here at about line 185. And these flags are a little different. You're going to have to Google up liquid code if you really want to understand how all of that works. But I won't go into the formatting other than to say that we're going to be assigning a variable called discount sale, and we're going to set that percentage of 0.85 to be 85%. And then we're also going to assign original price. And the reason for this is because you can't really mess with current variant.price and some of these other variables. They'll just override anything that you try to do. So original price is a new variable. We're setting it equal to current variant.price. And then discount price, another variable, is going to be original price times the discount sale. So in future, all you're going to have to do is change this value. If you don't want to be running a sale, just set it to 1. If you do want to run a sale, just do 1 minus whatever percentage you want to take off. Underneath those assignments, we have if discount sale is not blank, or you could say not equal to 1, whatever you want to do there. Then we're going to assign the compare at price to equal current variant.price. You could set it to equal original price too if you want to do it that way. Very good. So the rest of this, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I didn't change a whole lot here, but I will say that introducing these 3 variables means I have to go and place them throughout the rest of the code. So there's a lot of different places that I've put discount sale, original price, and discount price to replace things such as current variant.price and some other variables. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what all of those were, but I will just make this file available so that if you're watching this video, you can just click the link and get this for yourself. Very good. But this is how this is working. Very, very similar to our last liquid template that we looked at. But for the Impulse theme, there's another file that we need to update. Because if you were to just update the product template.liquid, you would only see the change on the product page. You wouldn't see it anywhere else throughout the store. For that, you're going to want to pull up product grid item.liquid. And we're going to do something very, very similar in here as well. So discount. Ignore this because these variables don't actually come into play. We're actually looking down here around line 50, a little bit after, because I've added some extra lines. Same thing. We're going to assign a discount sale, an original price, and a discount price. And then there's some logic here that says assign on sale equals true if original price is greater than discount price, and then end the if statement. So this whole chunk was added under the grid product __ content. And with this, again, I went and replaced some other variables with discount sale, original price, discount price, etc. Throughout here to get this to work. Again, I'll just make this file available for anybody who wants to use it for themselves. And that's pretty much it. Once you've done all of this, you can save both of those files, preview the store, and the impulse theme, in my opinion, looks a lot nicer. But if you scroll down, you can see I've put up a banner for my sale. But now you can see the sales prices here on the grid. This is what that grid template was updating. And then if I were to click into any of these, you'll see it on the product page as well. So there you go. That is a very, very simple small code change that you can implement to add sales prices with an automatic discount, not really using compare at prices. For people who have clothing stores with just thousands and thousands of variants, this makes a lot more sense, in my opinion. I will go through and make some more adjustments, I think, to this to give it some more flexibility. So, for example, if somebody wanted to only do a certain collection, you could do something in here with the logic that says, if product dot collection or product dot whatever variable is in this list, and then provide a list of your collections, then apply these variables. So there's some more complicated logic I can come back through and do later. But if you appreciated this video and found it helpful, if you find these links helpful, I have not seen a single other video that covers this. So do feel free to leave a tip if you like. If this saves you money on apps, I know some of these apps that do the same thing cost $15 to hundreds of dollars a month, which is just ridiculous. I do have here somewhere a link for buymeacoffee.com/cluckandawesome. Feel free to buy me a coffee if you found this very helpful. Also, of course, if you want to buy a t-shirt or a hoodie or something, check out my site, cluckandawesome.com. Again, my name was Steve, and I'll be back with some more videos. Thank you so much.